problem is very important. It will come in 4 marks. It is damn sure question. 100% you may be getting this question. So please practice this question very well. So welcome students, welcome to Masters Bloomingdale Academy. In this video I am going to explain some of the important questions of maths which are going to come in the exam. So I hope that you will watch this video. In this video I am explaining the problem with complete solution. So first of all we'll start the paper 1. Paper 1, what are the important questions which are going to come in the paper 1 maths. So in this first question is that draw the graph of the given polynomial and find the zeros, and next justify the answer. So this question is for 4 marks. So it is very important. This graph is very important. So without wasting any time, now we'll start the video. So before explaining the problem, I want to give some brief introduction about zeros. What are the zeros? For example, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Whenever we are drawing a graph, for example, if the graph is cutting the coordinate system at these 2 points, let us say it is 1 and this is -2. So here the zeros are 1 and -2. So what is the meaning of 0? 0 means the point at which there is an intersection, that is generally on the x-axis. For example, if I take this equation, any equation, so supposing this is the graph. So how many zeros are there? So you are having 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3. So basically what is a zero? The point at which there is an intersection on the x-axis. So this is about the brief introduction about zero. Now we'll start the problem. So the problem is that here it is given x square plus 6x plus 9 p of x. So first of all you have to take a table like this. On this table you will be getting x coordinates and y coordinates. So we will take the coordinates like this. X, let us take -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2 and +3. So these are the x values. So remember here that this x values you have to take by yourself. You can take any number of values, it depends upon you. Now by taking these values you have to get the value of y. So for that, now we will write the equation. We will write y is equal to, copy this equation, x square plus 6x plus 9. So now we will do the calculation for x is equal to 0. That means we are placing 0 in the place of x. 0 square plus 6 into 0 plus 9, which is nothing but 0 square is 0, 6 into 0, 0 plus 9. So what you are getting? Y is equal to 9. So for x is equal to 0, we are getting y is equal to 9. So similarly, now we have to do for x is equal to 1. X square plus 6x plus 9, we have to take x is equal to 1. So in place of x, you have to substitute 1. 1 square plus 6 into 1. Why? Because x is there, plus 9. 1 square is, remember here, 1 square is nothing but 1 into 1. So that is 1. 1 plus 6 plus 9. So how much you will get? 16. Y is equal to 16. So similarly, you have to find the value for x is equal to 2. Now we'll do it for x is equal to 2. Here in place of x I am writing 2. 2 square plus 6 into 2 plus 9. 2 square is nothing but 2 into 2. 4. 4 plus 12 plus 9. So how much? 16 plus 9. It is nothing but 25. So y is equal to 25. So now we will calculate the value for x. So p of x is equal to x square plus 6x plus 9. So x is equal to 3. So 3 square plus 6 into 3 plus 9. So 9 plus 18 plus 9. So 18 plus 18. So this is our y. So y is equal to 36. When x is equal to 3, we are getting y is equal to. Next, we will find out the value for minus 1. So here y is equal to x square plus 6x plus 9. X is equal to minus 1. So here you have to remember one thing. Minus 1 square plus 6 into minus 1 plus 9. So when I am taking here minus 1, so it is better to keep it in brackets so that you will not have any problem when you are doing the calculation. And one more thing, when I am writing here minus 1 square, so here you remember that minus 1 into minus 1. So 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 1 we are getting 1. Next minus into minus plus. So the answer is 1. So here you have to remember that this value is 1 minus 6 plus 9. Why? Because 6 into 1 is 6. Plus into minus, or I will write like this. So this plus 6 into 1, 6. Plus into minus, minus. Now simplify. Plus into minus, minus 6 plus 9. Again, now here you have to use BODMAS rule. So what is this BODMAS rule? See here, B stands for brackets of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. This BODMAS rule states that whenever you are having multiplication, division or addition and subtraction, so you have to follow a particular pattern. So what is that pattern? For example, here you are having subtraction and addition. So when you are having both subtraction and addition, supposing first you are doing subtraction, then you are doing addition, you will be getting a different answer. Let us say it is x. For example, first I am doing addition and next subtraction, I may get a different answer. So for this we are using the BODMAS rule. So what is the rule here? Here subtraction is there and addition is there. So first addition is coming, then subtraction. So first of all you have to do addition, then afterwards you have to do the subtraction. So now here I am taking plus 1 and plus 9. Finally I am taking minus 6. Why? Because of BODMAS rule. This rule is very important, you have to remember here. 1 plus 9, 10, minus 6. So answer is 4. So for minus 1, what you are getting? You are getting 4 as the answer. Now we will do for minus 2. So y is equal to x square plus 6x plus 9. So x is equal to minus 2. So for that, minus 2 square plus 6 into minus 2 plus 9. 4 plus minus 12 plus 9. So 4 minus 12 plus 9. So here plus 4 plus 9. Why? Because of BODMAS rule. Next, minus 12. 4 plus 9, 13. Minus 12. Answer is 1. So you are getting 1 here. Now we will do for x is equal to minus 3. X square plus 6x plus 9. X is equal to minus 3. Now I will do minus 3 square plus 6 into minus 3 plus 9. 9 plus minus 18 plus 9. So 9 minus 18 plus 9. So BODMAS 9 plus 9 minus 18. So 18 minus 18 is 0. So y is equal to how much? 0 for the value of minus 3. So finally we got the coordinates of both x-axis and y-axis. So remember students, this problem is very important according to the examination point of view. So please practice this problem, and it is very important. Now we will try to plot the graph. So students, now we will try to plot the graph. So this graph, as you know that you are having two axes, x-axis and y-axis. On x-axis 0, it is origin, 1, 2, 3. Here we are taking minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Now, what are the values which you have to take on the y-axis? So, this y-axis values depend on the biggest number of y-axis. Here, what is the biggest number here? 36. So here I can't take 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Why? Because if I am taking like this, the graph will be not sufficient. So further we have to take a value so that we should get 36 on the graph. So for that, what I am doing, I am taking 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Is it clear? So 40 is enough. Why? Because this value is coming somewhere here. So we'll start with 0. X-axis is 0 here. The value of y is 9. So you'll get the value here 9. It is somewhere here. Similarly, for x is equal to 1, you are getting 16. So this is our 1. So I am going like this. So 16. So I am getting the value here 16. This one. So similarly for 2, the value is 25. So this is the 25 value. So I am taking this value here. So this is our coordinate. Next for 3, you are getting the value of 36. So 36 is here. So I am getting the coordinate here. So this is our coordinate. Similarly, now I will take minus 1. For minus 1, the value is 4. So this is 4 is here. So I am taking 4 here. So similarly, for minus 2, the value is 1. So 1 is here only. Now what we will do, we will take the value, next value. Minus 3 is equal to how much? 0. So this is the value which you are getting. Now what you have to do, you join all the points. So this is our graph. So can you see here, by looking at this graph, now can you tell what is the 0? Yes, the 0 of the equation is minus 3. So do you remember before starting this problem, I said that what is the 0? The value at which you are getting the intersection on x-axis. So this is the 0. Now after that you have to write the scale here on the graph sheet. Scale. So what is the scale? You have to write x-axis, y-axis. So here this is always 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Here also 1, 1, 1, 1. All the values are 1 centimeter. So for x-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to how much? I am taking 1 unit. So similarly for y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to how much? 5. So here I am adding 5 plus 5. Again I am adding plus 5 plus 5. So what is the unit here? 1 centimeter is equal to 5 units. So you have to write the scale here. So finally you have to write the answer. So what is the answer here? You are getting minus 3. So this answer you have to write here in the graph. So the 0 of the polynomial x square plus 6x plus 9 is minus 3. So this is your answer. So finally I want to give some important tips. Please remember those tips. So the calculation part, what you have done, you have to do this calculation on the graph sheet. Supposing this is the graph sheet. At the behind of the graph sheet you have to do the calculation. At the back of the graph sheet you have to draw the graph with pencil, and after drawing this you have to write the scale. Why? Because it also has marks. And finally you have to write the answer here. So for writing the answer also you will be getting the marks. Is it clear? So remember this format.